Hey, Spuds fans, we are back for Sunday baseball against the Spearfist Sasquatch. We are just 10 minutes away from first pitch. Just wanted to come on and say the starting lineup for the Sasquatch. Tonight, hitting first for the Sasquatch is number 11, the center fielder, Lucas Turilli. Hitting second, number 5, the left fielder, Nicholas Work. Hitting third, number 6, the first baseman, Kyle Finn. Hitting fourth, number 1, right fielder, Aaron Nels. The DH for the Sasquatch tonight is number 12, Carson Rather. Hitting sixth is number 40, the second baseman, Isaac Martinez. Hitting seventh, number 15, the third baseman, Wilson Kiefer. And the shortstop hitting eighth, number 3, Ben Fuhr. Hitting ninth, number 30, the man behind the plate for the Sasquatch is Reed Hartman. And on the mound for the Sasquatch is number 22, Adam Brothers. We are about to choose our beer batter tonight, so we will see who. So it looks like the seventh batter in the lineup for the Sasquatch is number 15, the third baseman, Wilson Kiefer. If Wilson strikes out swinging or looking, that is going to be some cheap beer for the fans here at Mike Lansing Field. We are just moments away from first pitch. We will be right back soon to call the starting lineup for your Casper Spuds. Looks like throwing out our ceremonial first pitch is Kessler Bell. He's going to step towards the mound to throw the first pitch. Let's see what Kessler has here. That is a strike down the middle by Kessler. Good pitch, Kessler. Looks like we've got a future Spuds pitcher on the mound getting ready. I think we'll sign him in a few years' time. He'll be playing for the Casper Spuds in the near future. Good job by Kessler, right down the middle. At about 2:58, we are going to be singing the national anthem, and we got a special singer singing the national anthem. I won't tell you who, but a few of the fans know who it's going to be, but in about 4 minutes, I'll hop on the microphone and announce who the singer is that's going to be singing the national anthem. A very special singer. Everyone knows him. Everybody loves him. But we'll be right back in 4 minutes to announce the national anthem right after we do the starting lineup. So we'll be right back in just a few moments. Alrighty, fans, we're back. Leading off for your Casper Spuds is number 11, the shortstop, Hank Harp from UT Arlington. Hitting second is number 3, the left fielder from Wilmington. That is Sean Glatz. Hitting third is the man behind the plate for your Casper Spuds from Central Methodist, number 17, Stone Vasic. Hitting fourth, number 30 from Wilmington is the first baseman, Cody Clausius. Hitting fifth, number 13 from Dakota College, the second baseman, Caden Wilcox, homegrown kid here in Casper. Hitting sixth is number 19, the third baseman from Fullerton, Hunter Billingsley, one of last night's pitchers. Hitting seventh is number 1, the right fielder from Oklahoma Baptist University, Matt Marsick, who's going to be joining us up here for the play-by-play. Hitting right behind Matt is the center fielder, number 24 from Emporia State University, Elijah Reeves. Hitting ninth, the DH, number 16 from MSU Billings, Rivers Smith. And on the mound is number 34 from Bethany Lutheran, Ty Volmer. We are going to turn over to the national anthem. That's going to be sung by Cade Queen. So we'll be right back.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Beautiful rendition there by Cade Queen. Almost close to a low tenor voice. Cade's got that deep voice. So beautiful rendition of the national anthem. And we just got word, those 3 famous words in baseball, let's play ball. We are just a few pitches away from first pitch. Ty Volmer stepping onto the mound for the last game of the season. Let's see what Ty does here. Ty, a product of Casper, Wyoming. Much like Elijah Reeves and last night's closer, Cooper Hack. Last night was Cooper's last game pitching here at Mike Lansing Field. He knows this field really well. So does Ty and Elijah. Both of them have played on this field when they were little and not in college. So they're very familiar with this field and this town as they grew up here in Casper, Wyoming. So let's see what Ty will do here, as he's going to be pitching the last game of the regular season. All righty. And we're about to start. Starting off for the Sasquatch is number 11, Lucas Turilli. Let's see what Ty does here against Lucas. First pitch on its way from Volmer. Here it comes. That hits the outside corner for strike one. So starting it off with a strike from Ty. And Matt is coming off the field. Taking his place is number 9, Cannon Billingsley. So Matt just one pitch and he's done. He's going to be coming up here into the press box to help me out here. 1-0 pitch, or 0-1 pitch on its way, just a little bit high and outside. Ball 1, 1-1. So momentarily we're going to have Matt Marsick up here. Matt getting high fives and hugs from all the players. 1-1 pitch, just a little bit outside. Ball 2. A lot of the veteran players, this is their last game. So when Matt gets up here, we'll congratulate him on a fantastic season. That 2-1 pitch was hit foul over the third base side bleachers. Now the count is 2-2. Two-two pitch on its way. Turilli gets a piece of that, shoots it towards left field for out number 1. Right to the warning track. That is going to bring up the left fielder for the Sasquatch, number 5, Nicholas Work. So 1 up, 1 down. Work in the batter's box to face Ty Volmer. First pitch on its way. Work gets a piece of it, but hits it foul down third base side for strike 1. 0-1 the count. And the man of the hour is up here in the press box now. A little bit outside, ball 1, 1-1 the count. Matt's just got to change out of his cleats here. A little bit high and outside, ball 2. 2-1 the count. A little bit low and outside, ball 3. 3-1 the count now on Work. Let Matt settle in here. How you doing, Matt?
I'm good. How are you doing, RJ?
Not too bad. I know you saw that first pitch, and then I saw you running off the field. How are you feeling right now?
I'm a little winded. It was a little bittersweet saying bye to everybody, but, just so thankful for the opportunity to be here and enjoy 3 seasons here in Casper as Work fouls that one off down the left field line. Way foul.
Way foul. Yeah, up almost over to that light pole down there. You're one of those veteran players. I know you, Cooper, Ty, Elijah, a couple other guys. Cody's one of the veteran players again. A lot of you guys coming back. A lot of you guys ending your season here. What are you going to be doing next year?
So as Work sends a hot shot to the hot corner, fielded by Hunter Billingsley over there, I'm not too sure yet what I'm doing next year. So I'm going back to school at Oklahoma Baptist to get my master's degree. And I'll play my last season in the spring there, kind of see what happens, see what I got working. Haven't really decided if I want to stay in Oklahoma or go back to Texas or maybe even come up here. So here's the first pitch to Finn. I'm going to miss a little bit of up from Volmer.
Yeah, you're always welcome back here, I know Cooper, I asked last night what he's going to do. If he's going to come back as a coach, but he might come back and help out around the stadium. So, it'd be always cool to see former players coming back and cheering on the Spuds. But we're talking about getting master's degree, which is always a good thing. What are you getting your master's degree in?
So I'll be getting my MBA with a emphasis in sports management. Fouled straight back. Yeah, I mean, I'm super excited. I got my bachelor's degree actually this spring in exercise science, so
Awesome.
super fun times here.
Yeah.
Getting old.
Dude, I got you beat there, dude. I'm about to be turning 33 here in August, so I got you beat.
There's a strikeout from Volmer, striking out one of the Sasquatch's best hitter, one of the best hitters in the league, Kyle Finn. We'll be back right after this, Spuds fans, for the bottom of the first.
All righty, fans, we're back up to bat for the Casper Spuds. Is number 11 Hank Harp.
Hank Harp's hitting 351 on the year, and Hank is a tough out, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you, Hank is going to swing the bat early. He's going to swing at strikes. So look for Hank to attack a fastball early here.
First pitch on its way. That looked a little bit outside of me, but that is strike one on Harp. Harp, a very patient batter. If he sees it in his zone, he is going to take it, and he has the pop. So let's see what that second pitch is.
Ooh, way outside. Yeah, Hank's a tough out. He really likes to hit the ball the other way, and that is really annoying as a pitcher because, I mean, that's the sweet spot when you're a pitcher. You're trying to go low and away, make the hitters get extended, roll over. That's one of Hank's favorite pitches.
That's a little slow roller to second. Finn, a little stumble.
Oh,
Bad throw. Bad throw by the second baseman. So Hank is on first base by throwing error by the second baseman. And that's kind of hard to do. I mean, Finn's a pretty tall guy.
Yeah, Finn's every bit of 6'6", 6'7" over there. So to miss him, I mean, that's a really errant throw there.
Yeah.
I'll bring up Sean Glatz, left fielder out of Wilmington University. Sean's a similar player to me. He likes to swing early. He's pretty fast, got a good arm. He's yellow. Pop straight up. Martinez going to chase that one. And it'll be the right fielder.
And right fielder coming in. He catches the ball for out number one. So Sean, very aggressive hitter.
So right fielder Aaron Nels, excuse me for that one.
Up to bat for you Casper Spuds is the man behind the plate. Number 17, Stone Vasic. So let's see what Stone can do here. He's had a very terrific season this year. A little slow roller to the shortstop.
Oh, and that is a questionable call at first base. I don't really know what's going on down there, but that guy did not seem to like us last night. It seemed like it's carried over to today.
At the top of the second inning, score is still 0-0. We'll be right back with more Spuds baseball. All righty, fans, we're back. That's Aaron Nels, number 1, the right fielder. So Aaron stepping into the box to face Ty Volmer. Let's see what Ty does here.
Aaron is a product of the University of Evansville, D1, as he bounces one deep in the hole to Harp. Harp's going to have to make a quick throw.
Ooh.
Bounces it in there a little wide. Cody couldn't handle it. That'll be scored as an infield hit.
Good attempt by Hank, but just a little bit wide. Aaron hustling down. Should bring up number 12, the DH, Carson Rather.
Rather's a product of Miami University in Ohio. Played 9 games there in the spring as Volmer picks off over to first base. There's 2 home runs on the summer, and they are big-time home runs against the Spuds. Then they have been moonshots.
Yeah.
Hit one the other day as Volmer misses wide. He's got a lot of power.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of these players, you look at them and you're like, maybe, maybe not. But once they connect, it's like, no, they do. They got the pop. They got the power.
Nell's going to take off. Bassett going to have to throw quick, and he misses wide. That was a tough pitch for Stone. Fastball outside kind of took him. We had to catch it at a weird angle and make a transfer. Nell's going to take second easily. Push the count to 2-0.
See what Ty does here. 2-0 pitch on its way. Just a little bit high and outside, ball 3. 3-0 the count on Rather. Sorry.
Pitch from Volmer, ball 4. Missed wide, that's 4 straight from Volmer. Rather's going to take first base easily. That'll bring up the
second baseman, yes.
Second baseman, number 40, Isaac Martinez.
Yep. Isaac, another left-handed hitter. Let's see what Volmer does here. Runners on first and second, nobody out.
This pitch from Volmer, curveball, going to miss low in the dirt. Martinez, left-handed hitter, second baseman, a little speedy guy, similar to myself. He's from Saracoso Community College, also where Coach Justice Scott hails from.
Nice. Ooh.
Fouled off down the third base line. right into the dugout. Squatch.
Hopefully everyone's all right down there. Now, last night, a couple shots down by the Sasquatch dugout. Some players were getting out of the way.
That was going to take off for third, and Martinez going to swing, hits it right by Billingsley. As Billingsley was moving over towards the bag to cover third base. That's just great run and hit action by the Spearfish Sasquatch here. Martinez will have an RBI single in first and second for Carson Kiefer, I believe.
It should be Kiefer, yeah.
Excuse me, Wilson.
Wilson, sorry. Yeah, Wilson Kiefer, third baseman. Let's see what Ty can do here to get out of the inning. A little bit outside away, ball one. 1-0 the count on Kiefer. Not Kiefer Sutherland. That's just his last name. Ooh. Oh, that was strike one.
I was about to say, if we weren't calling that one, I might have to go sit back in the dugout.
Yeah. But here comes the 1-1 pitch. A little bit low and in the dirt, ball two. 2-1 the count now.
Kiefer's from Rapid City, South Dakota, so another local product for the Sasquatch. Same spot first base coach Ryan Bachman is from. Bulmer's going to fire in. Ooh, miss inside.
Ball three. Three and one the count now.
Going to be hit hard into left field. Cannon Billingsley going to charge that one, fired in. Luckily for the Spuds, the Sasquatch going to play a little station to station here with no outs.
Oh, so Cannon did move over to left field. I know he ran out to take over your position, but they switched. So Cannon's in left now. So a little bit of a switcheroo. Ben pops it up over by first base side, just over the fence on their first base side. So one strike on Fuhr.
Fuhr's another Texas guy. He's from Houston, Texas. Attends Southwestern University. He's been there every day, guys. He's going to poke that one inside the first base bag. That's going to be a fair ball. It's going to be an RBI single, going to score two. Man, the Brash just killed that one. Just a great job by Fuhr to poke that one right by Clausius at first base. And that is just a tough break for Bulmer. I mean, the Sasquatch are just putting it right where the Spuds are, and that's just the name of baseball right there.
Yeah. That should bring up the number 9 hitter, number 30, the catcher, Reed Hartman. Let's see what. Ooh. A little bit high and inside. Reed able to duck out of the way. Bulmer trying to throw that off-speed pitch, but just stays a little bit high. Heads up.
Oh! Ooh. Smoked the glass window up here.
Everyone's all right. That was a screamer right to the press box. But everyone's all right. 1-1 the count now.
Check swing on a, looked like a fastball up and in. Could have been a changeup maybe. Definitely looks like he didn't see it very well out of the hand.
Yeah.
Hartman, not the everyday guy. Usually we see more of a Rather behind the dish.
A little bit low and away. Ball two. 2-2 the count. Yeah, we haven't seen much of Hartman, but he is catching tonight. Swung on and missed. Vasic able to hold on to that. That is out number 1. We're back to the top of the order. That is number 11, Lucas Torelli.
Torelli flew out to left in his first at bat. Torelli's a product, another Texas product of Dallas, Texas. Attended Eastern New Mexico University the past 2 years. Very successful career there, and he's also tearing it up as that one misses wide.
I know on the Spuds team, a lot of guys from Texas. I know most of them are, have been known by Coach Batten. So, Coach Batten was able to get some more Texas boys up here. But it seems like almost every team has a good group of Texas guys on their team. And Texas baseball, if you ever watch a game there in Texas from high school to college, there are some good players coming out of that state.
Torelli's going to roll this one over to second base. That's going to be a 4-6-3 double play.
Yeah.
Great turn by Wilcox and Harp, and there's another Texas boy right there at shortstop, Hank Harp, making another spectacular defensive play as we're headed into the bottom of the third, or bottom of the second, excuse me.
Yeah, bottom second.
We'll be back after this.
Alrighty, we're back. Starting it off here in the bottom of the second is the first baseman for your Spuds, number 30, Cody Clausius.
Cody Clausius, another returner here for the Spuds. Attended Wilmington University this year. Graduated from Gettysburg University, I think. As he fouls that one straight by, it might be Gettysburg College, excuse me. But Cody, he's another returner for the Spuds. Had a great year last year, great year this year. Just a great teammate overall.
It's a piece of that one. Is he gonna?
He's giving chase.
Ooh.
Trying to make a basket catch. Drops it right off the palm. That's not very comfortable there.
No. And he gave it a try, but it's bouncing off the palm of his glove. Not able to hold on. What's happening?
Looks like we left a orange steak on the field. Yep, that's a home plate tarp steak.
Oops.
Sometimes we do that. We're still college kids. Like to leave things out.
Luckily, no one ran over it. Ooh, Cody hits it towards center field. Center fielder sitting underneath it, able to catch that for out number one.
Torelli, he's a great center fielder. I mean, if you hit it up the center, he's got a chance to make a play on it. And unfortunately, Cody did not hit that one very hard. So that'll bring up second baseman Caden Wilcox.
Dakota College and a product of Casper, Wyoming. He's a local boy.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Umpire calls strike one on a bender. Yeah, we got about 4 guys from Casper, and then Cade is from Powell, I believe.
Yeah, Powell, Wyoming.
Yeah, just up the road. That second pitch was low and away, ball 1 the count on Wilcox. See what he does here. 1-1 pitch on its way.
It's fouled straight back towards the concession stand. Caden's a guy who showed up really raw with talent. Had a lot of power, had a good bat, had a good glove. And he's really refined it over these 2 months up playing with the Spuds. Oops, he fouls that one down the third base line. He's definitely really matured as a baseball player. And it's been really fun to watch him grow because this kid has wicked pop.
Yeah. I mean, even just watching batting practice, watching these guys swing, you can tell Caden's settled down, but he does have that pop. He's, I guess, one of his, over to third, throw over. Finn's able to tag him out there. A little bit of a wild throw, but Finn able to place the tag on Wilcox as he tried to get out of the way.
And that was a wide throw from Kiefer. Finn made a great play to stop it, but just based off his body language after that first swipe at Wilcox, I don't think he got him because he went back for the second time. Field umpire had already called him out.
Yeah.
So he must have completely missed that one again,
Yes.
unfortunately for the Spuds.
Yeah. We got number 19, Hunter Billingsley up. He hits it towards left field, dropping quick. Left fielder not able to track that down. That is strike one on Billingsley. Another player that has, I would say, scary pop. He's got the muscle to do it.
Oh, yeah.
He is a very strong left-handed hitter. So it wouldn't be surprising if he takes one deep over right field fence. A little bloop shot.
And as much pop as Hunter's got to the pull side, he's got just as much back control to left center field. That's what makes Hunter a dangerous hitter. And that's really how he's gotten better up here in Casper last year. You know, kind of struggled, but the numbers were there. You know, had 19 RBIs with 18 hits. So you know,
that's pretty good.
You knew he could slug. It was just a matter of time. And he exploded this year. I mean, he's one of our most dangerous hitters in the lineup. So that'll bring up his cousin, Cannon Billingsley. Cannon, another guy, young guy, who's really progressed as the summer has gone on.
Ooh.
That's a bender, going to sneak in the backdoor corner for strike one.
See what Cannon does. Another left-handed hitter. Low and outside, ball one, 1-1 the count. On the other Billingsley. But yeah, like what Matt was saying, Hunter, yeah, dangerous as he is as a power hitter, he does have really good back control, so he can put it in anywhere in the field, which that does make him very dangerous. He's not a traditional power hitter, but he does have that option of going anywhere around the field. So let's see what his cousin can do here. 2-1 count. Ooh. He holds up. That was a little bit high. Ball 3-1 to count now.
Good take there by Cannon. Tough pitch to lay off, especially after you see your cousin get a hit. You're going to want to get a hit too.
Hey, you want to try to show him up and be like, look what I can do. And he walks.
Great job by Cannon there of taking the walk, you know, understanding the situation. Pitcher struggling to throw strikes. Just going to take control of that at bat. That'll bring up center fielder Elijah Reeves. Another 3-year guy, Casper, Wyoming product. Great teammate, great person.
Yeah.
And a great defender. I mean, the plays he makes in center field, unreal.
I mean, last night he dove for that one ball that was going to left center. He caught it, but when he landed, the ball came out of his glove, but he made that diving attempt. I mean, he laid out like Superman, and just unfortunately landing, it popped out. But, yeah, great defensive player.
So Elijah fouls that one straight back. And I always tell the guys, I've seen that movie a million times. Yeah. Elijah running after a fly ball, making a ridiculous catch that nobody thought he was going to make. Yeah. And I'm sitting there in right field like, yeah, guys, I knew he was going to catch that.
Yeah, you know, if Elijah's going to get a ball, he is going to catch it most of the time. It's just a little bit low and away.
Elijah, he's another 3-year guy, career in ILB play. He's hitting .322, 116 hits, 49 stolen bases. I mean, this guy's a threat with the bat, on the bases, with the glove. On the mound, too, even, as that one misses up and in.
Yeah, anytime Elijah steps into the batter's box and gets on base, he is I would say almost 100% of the time, he's going to steal a base either once or twice. And it's really hard to throw him out. He's one of those fast guys that once he takes off, it is so hard to get him out.
He has really good game sense too. He knows when a pitcher, gets in that lull, gets in that same timing, that repeatable timing, that we can just jump on him.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's just a tough out too. You can't put him on the bases. You can't let him put the ball in play either. So here's the 3-1 pitch, fouled straight back. Big swing there by Reeves.
Yeah.
Looks like his bottom hand came off the bat.
A little bit. I know the first couple years, Elijah held the record for getting hit by pitch. This year, not so many, but
it started to learn to move out of the way of it.
yeah.
But he is kind of on top of the plate. As here's the payout pitch, going to be blooped to first base. Finn's going to make an easy play on that one. I'll send us into the top of the third. Sasquatch still leading your Spuds 3-0.
We will be right back with more Spuds baseball, so stay tuned, folks. All righty, we're back. Up to bat is number 5, Nicholas Work. And his first pitch. It's it towards left field, dropping right in front of Cannon. So Work on base with a single. And is going to bring up the very dangerous Kyle Finn. Now, last time Finn was up, Volmer got him to strike out. Let's see if we can keep that going.
And Finn's another returner for the Sasquatch, and this guy is dangerous. I can't tell you how many times I've seen this guy hit a ball hard that doesn't get caught.
Yeah.
First pitch off speed, misses wide.
Comes the 1-0 pitch. Hits it foul over the first base side bleachers. 1-1 the count now.
Finn's another Saracoso Community College product from Coronado, California. In the league career, he has 14 home runs.
Wow.
And 10 of those have been this year. That one misses up. I don't know what it is with the Sasquatch, but they just breed home run hitters. My first year, they had a guy named DJ Van Atten with 11. As that one has popped up into shallow center field. Harp going out, Reeves coming in. Looks like Harp's going to make an easy play on it. So everybody can take a deep breath as we retire Finn. Then I'll bring up Aaron Nels, just as dangerous.
Yeah. Another right-handed hitter. Yeah, it just seems like the Sasquatch are very patient hitters. Toss over to Harp. Got the runner out at second and throw over, got the third out. So double play to end the inning. Sasquatch pick up no runs, no hits, off no errors. They still lead at 3-0. We're headed to the bottom of the third. In every bottom of the third inning, we like to recognize those who have served or currently serving our country, as we recognize those vets in attendance or at home or listening. So if you're a veteran, former, or current, we thank you for what you have done. As we'll take a moment of silence as well for those who are no longer with us. Thank you for your sacrifice. We'll be right back with some more Spuds baseball here in a moment. All righty, we're back. Leading it off for the Spuds is number 16, River Smith. River stepping into the batter's box here. First pitch on its way. A little bit low, ball one. 1-0 the count. River, one of those silent but deadly hitters. If he gets a pitch, he's taking it deep. Little bloop shot over third base side. Falls in. Shortstop trying to run it down, but got a little bit too far away from him. So on first base with a bloop single is River Smith.
That's just a good piece of hitting by River. I mean, dropped it right in the Bermuda Triangle between the left fielder, third baseman, and shortstop. Fuhr made a great effort, but that'll turn the lineup over for Hank Hart. Reached on an error last time and then was a part of the double play to end the first inning.
River getting his lead. Here comes the first pitch. Over to Ben. Fuhr at shortstop. Throw over to second. Sasquatch able to turn the double play there.
That's just a tailor-made 6-4-3 double play.
Yeah, it is.
Even for the speedy Hank Hart.
Yeah. That's going to bring up the right fielder, number 3, Sean Glatz. Another speedy guy up to bat. Another dangerous guy on the base path. See what Sean does here.
That's a great pitch by Brothers there to front door Glatz after the big double play ball.
Yeah.
Really working efficient this inning, even after suffering the leadoff loop single.
Ooh! Tried to go off speed again, but hits Sean. So Sean is on first base now. That is going to bring up your catcher, number 17, Stone Vasic.
And that's a pitching coach's worst nightmare after a big double play there, just to give the Spuds another free base runner and bring up the catcher, Stone Vasic. Stone been having a great summer, hitting .320. Just recently committed to Central Methodist University, just outside of Columbia, Missouri. That one misses low and in the dirt. Stone, another returner, product of Fort Scott Community College. Another great teammate, great person. Really, I can say that about every single one of my teammates. The Stone takes a big swing through that one. to 1-1. Stone plays good defense behind the plate, has just as good of a bat.
1-1 pitch on its way. A little bit inside, ball 2. 2-1 the count.
Stone, 31 hits on the year, 22 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Last
Runner.
take off and throw right on the money by Hartman. Throws out the speedy Sean Glatz. That will take us into the top of the 4th. Spuds still trailing the Squatch here. We'll see you after this.
All right, up to bat for the Sasquatch is Carson Rather, the DH.
Rather walked on 4 pitches last AB. Here's the first pitch from Gorman, and this is low and in. Got a big violent swing, and when he gets a hold of one, it goes far. 1-0.
Ooh.
Looks like I missed a little upstairs.
Looked like a strike to me, but I am not the man behind the plate. It should be strike 1. Hitting that corner on the outside on an off-speed pitch from Volmer. 2-1 pitch on its way. A little bit low in the dirt for ball 3. 3-1 the count.
Rather's a guy with, he's got a good eye, he's got a good bat. Tough out for sure. So that one's going to be spiked in the dirt, going to be an easy walk for Rather again.
That is going to bring up the second baseman, number 40, Isaac Martinez.
Martinez placed one perfectly last AB as Billingsley was coming over to cover third base. And he just hit it right to the left of Billingsley down the line. As he's going to chop that one at Wilcox. Wilcox going to tag the runner and throw to first. That is just a tailor-made double play by Wilcox to tag out Rather and throw out Martinez. Another speedy guy who's not tough to, who's tough to get out.
Yeah.
It'll be a quick 2 outs for the Spuds here in the top of the 4th.
That is going to bring up the third baseman, Wilson Kiefer. Hey, good heads-up play by Wilcox to tag out the runner and then throw to first. First pitch on its way. A little bit high and inside, ball 1. 1-0 the count.
And a great job by Wilcox to go into the tag with two hands, make it obvious to the umpire that he tagged that runner. As that one finds the outside corner, taking it to 1-1. The more obvious you make it for them, the more likely they are
They're going to call it.
to get it right.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. There's only 2 umpires today. I mean, all season we've only had 2 umpires. I'm used to having more than 2, but there's only 2 umpires. So sometimes there might be a bad call here and there. That ball just misses outside for ball 3. 3-1 to count.
I mean, their job's tough.
Yeah.
Only having 2 guys, no replay. I know the game's quick, but sometimes we just got to be better.
Yeah.
3-1 misses way outside.
They're doing the best they can with what they got. So on base with a walk. Kiefer on at first now. That brings up the shortstop, Ben Fuhr.
Fuhr singled just inside the first base bag last time to score 2 RBIs. As he sends that one out to Wilcox, he'll field it on a bounce and flip it on over to Clausius at first base. Vollmer strands the runner with 2 outs, and we're headed to the bottom of the 4th. Watch still up 3-0.
All right, looks like the Sasquatch have changed pitchers. On the mound was last night's 3rd baseman, Diego Trujillo from Mount Hood College. We got some numbers for Diego.
Trujillo has 31 2/3 innings pitched, 18 strikeouts, with a 3.70 earned run average. He's a guy with 3 pitches, fastball, slider, changeup. Going to fill up the zone and challenge you early. See what the Spuds hitters can do here. I got a report from Will Ionaconi, that a lot of the Sasquatch pitchers were going to go 1 to 2 innings max. So we'll see how long Trujillo stays in the game. Stone Vasek will lead us off after Sean Glass was thrown out when he was in a 2-2 count last inning. Stone's 0 for 1 on the day. Grounded into a double play back in the 1st inning.
Don't have to worry about that now. Ooh. Big swing and a miss by Vasek. A little bit inside, ball 1, 1-1 to count. Here comes the next pitch. Ooh.
That one finds the outside corner. Looked like the curveball there from Trujillo. Bring the count to 1-2. Stone's seen plenty of Trujillo. They've definitely faced each other before. 1-2, going to be a fastball. Vasek swings through. Record the 1st out.
Yeah, Trujillo only having 3 pitches. You don't need too many. Like don't want to have too much, but he's using those pitches so good so far. He gets stoned at swing and miss for out number 1. It's going to bring up number 30, the first baseman, Cody Clausius. See what Cody does here against Trujillo.
Take that one low and outside. Cody hitting .298 on the season before this game. 21 walks. Cody's got a great eye. He's going to work the count, really look for his pitch. That one misses low. So 2-0, going to miss downstairs again. That'll be a quick 3-0 count for Clausius here, just as I said. Got a great eye, willing to take his walk. Clausius definitely not swinging here. He's going to find the outside corner. Push the count to 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Cody's going to slow ground ball to second base. Martinez goes down onto a knee to retire the second batter of the inning.
That is going to bring up the second baseman for your Spuds, number 13, Caden Wilcox. And we got word one of Caden's coaches in high school had high praises for Caden. He could put him in any sport. He's going to figure out a way to excel at it. It's that first pitch in there for strike 1. He also said he's a heck of a strong kid, too.
Yeah, Wilcox is built.
Yeah.
He is shredded. He's big. And word on the street, too, is he was a world-class wrestler in high school.
Yeah, he was a wrestler in high school. I think his dad was his coach. His dad's been a wrestling coach for years, from what I've heard. Usually, you get those wrestlers that play another sport. They got the strength. Ooh. Umpire called strike 3 on that pitch. That retires the side. We head to the top of the 5th inning. Sasquatch still lead at 3-0. We'll be right back with more. Alrighty, fans, we're back. Starting it off for the Sasquatch is the catcher, Reed Hartman. Vollmer's still out there. Sorry about that, Matt. Go ahead.
Hartman struck out his last AB. 5 pitches. As Vollmer misses there with ball 1.
Comes the pitch. Hartman hits it towards center. Elijah running back. One bounce off the wall. He throws it in quickly. The stand-up double for Hartman here in the top of the 5th inning.
That one was just scorched to center field. Not even the speedy Elijah Reeves could get to that one. Hartman does a great job turning the lineup over for one of the Squatch's best hitters right now, Lucas Torelli. Torelli 0 for 2 on the day. Popped out to left field and grounded into a double play last at bat. The first one misses way wide.
Yeah, it is a warm day. A little bit of breeze going out of the stadium towards center field, so that ball did travel pretty good. Solid contact, though. Hit up and over the fence here on the third base side, over that third base side bleachers for strike one. 1-1 the count. Hopefully everyone's all right. Once again, it is a warm day, so stay hydrated, stay cool.
Torelli in a 1-1 count here as that fastball is going to miss. Up and outside. Push the count to 2-1. Torelli hitting .358 on the summer, only struck out 10 times. One of the most dangerous hitters in the league. Is that off speed in the outside corner?
2-2 the count.
2-2 pitch.
Ooh,
Iron out fastball.
just a little bit upstairs.
You really can't miss with this guy. 12 home runs in the spring, 3 already this summer. Great bat to ball skills, great approach. Here's the payoff pitch as Walmer checks the runner again. Checks him again, and he's really had enough. He's going to step out. Walmer checks the runner, kicks, delivers. Off speed, gonna find the outside corner, freezes Torelli. He is in disbelief. That one looked borderline.
Yeah.
But 2 strikes, you just can't be willing to risk it there.
No.
As a backwards K for Homer.
Hey.
The first out here.
It's going to bring up Nicholas Work. Let's see what Volmer does here against the left fielder.
Work hails from Madison Lake, Minnesota, as he hits that one hard to left field, but it's going to be right at Cannon Billingsley. Doesn't even have to move an inch.
Not at all.
That'll be the second out here for Volmer.
That is going to bring up the first baseman, Kyle Finn. He's struck out, popped up. So let's see what Finn does here against Volmer. See if Volmer can get out of the inning. First pitch on its way. Popped up over the netting behind home plate. That is strike one on Finn.
Finn is the Sasquatch's top RBI man. Definitely perfect situation to have him up as he sends that one down the right field line. Klossi's giving chase, and he's not going to be able to get there after bounces off the base of the fence.
Strike two, 0-2 count now.
Quick 0-2 hole.
Yeah. See what Ty throws here.
Got to be careful even with 2 strikes. Finn's still dangerous. Volmer kicks, delivers, is way outside with that fastball.
It's stopped by Vasic behind the plate to hold on to that.
That one was tough. All the way in the left-handed batter's box. Volmer checks the runner, kicks, delivers, curveball. Great play.
I think Kyle broke his bat there. Yes, he did. We got some free firewood.
Yeah, that one looked like you hit it a little too close to the grip tape.
Yeah.
As the Sasquatch's third base coach makes a great bare-handed play in that coaching box. Finn staying alive here.
Finn going without batting gloves, so he's going all natural. Ooh.
This is that one upstairs, but able to get a piece of it and foul it straight back. rolls all the way back to Vassic's feet.
We've seen a number of the Sasquatch players bat with no batting gloves. You know, just a little bit of pine tar, but I don't know how some guys can do that.
Curveball way upstairs. Yeah, me neither. I'm a batting gloves guy all the way.
Same. Yeah, it feels weird, especially with the wood bat, but
2-2.
got him.
Blew it right by Finn.
Swinging and missing.
Great job by Vollmer to leave Hartman out there at second base after the leadoff double and strike out one of the league's most dangerous hitters. That'll take us into the bottom of the fifth inning here. Spuds still trailing.
We're headed into our dance party, so if you're at home, just stand up and dance with us, but we'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we're back. Stepping into the batter's box is number 19, Hunter Billingsley. See what Hunter can do here against Diego. First pitch on its way.
That one's hammered into the right center field gap. Looks like an easy double for Billingsley.
Billingsley
going to cut it off.
Here he goes, sliding in safely with a double is Billingsley. Woo! Hunter got all of that. Good hustle around first to make it a second. That's going to bring up his cousin, Cannon Billingsley. So let's see if cousin can bring cousin around here to score a run. Nobody out. Let's see what Cannon can do here.
And the Billingsleys were just bred for RBIs as Cannon Billingsley takes the first one in the dirt. But on the season, he has 15 hits, 14 RBIs.
Wow.
He has come through for us in some big-time situations, whether that's off the bench or just, every day in the lineup. Billingsley has a great approach, hits to all parts of the field. He smokes that one to center. Torelli's going to have a beat on it. Camp's right underneath it. Great swing on a fastball. A little up, a little out. But unfortunately hit it right at Torelli.
That is going to bring up the very speedy number 24, Elijah Reeves. See what Elijah does here as he faces Diego for the first time. It's a piece of that one. Hits it into the backstop behind home plate for strike one. 0-1 to count. See Elijah get a hold of one here. Pretty big gap in left center, right center as well.
Oh yeah, lots of green out here at Mike Lansing Field as that throw is going to sail over the head of Trujillo. Martinez is going to have to come flip it back to him.
1-1 count now. Yeah, if Elijah hits it into the gap and it rolls through the fence, that is a guaranteed triple or inside the park home run. A little bit low and away, ball 2. 2-1.
Reeves definitely a threat to do it all. 25 games this summer. He has 28 hits, 14 RBIs. That one.
That is a
balk.
balk.
Yeah.
Wow. So balk called on Trujillo. So Hunter moves over to third on that balk. Good catch by the umpire. It's like the Sasquatch head coach coming out. Just checking with the home plate umpire.
Like it was a pretty quick conversation.
Yep.
As Martinez is going to call time and try to slow his pitcher down after surrendering that leadoff double and then balking there to move Billingsley over to third base.
Still 2-1 count on Reeves. Here comes the pitch. A little bit high, ball 3. 3-1 the count now. We've only had a handful of pitchers getting called for balks here at Mike Lansing Field. Hit down third base side, throw over to first. They get the speedy Elijah, but a run does come across the board. Your Spuds pick up a run. So sacrificing out for a run. That is all right. That is going to bring up number 16, River Smith.
Great job by Reeves there to manufacture a run. I know he's going to be kicking himself after that hard ground out. That'll bring up River Smith. He dropped one down the left field line for a single last AB.
A little bit outside for ball 1. Let's see if River can get another hit here. Another outside pitch for ball 2. 2-0 the count on Smith.
River's a guy who's seen action in 26 games this summer.
Check
swing up the middle. Fierce come up and try to make a play as he boots it into right field. Just deflected right off of his glove. Going to be a tough play nonetheless, but River will reach safely as we'll probably score it an infield hit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, check swing by River, and Fuhr trying to go grab that, but I don't know if that was too big of a hop there, but yeah, booted right off his glove. So River on first, 2 outs, Hank Harp up to bat. First pitch way outside, ball 1, 1-0 the count.
Harp 0 for 2 on the day. Seen action in 21 games here. Hitting 351. He's going to hit that one hard right back at the pitcher, and he's going to field it right behind his back.
Wow.
Great play by Trujillo there to sniff out the Spuds 2-out base runner and make an outstanding play. That'll send us into the top of the 6th. Spuds scratch 1 here. We'll see you after this.
Alrighty, fans. New pitcher on the mound for your Casper Spuds. Ty's day is done. Coming in is number 12, another returning player, Justin Estrada. Justin, one of those guys from last year, coming back. Came back in the second half of the season. But it's good to have Justin back. He's one of those arms on the mound that I can really go far, can produce some outs, get some guys to pop it up. Another solid arm on the team here.
Justin has 19 innings pitched on the year. This will be his 6th game. It's a 3.79 ERA. Justin, he's gonna attack the zone with his fastball.
Yeah.
Look for him to get ahead early as he's facing right fielder Aaron Nels. Just 1 for 2 on the day. He takes that one low.
Looks like Stone is not behind the plate anymore. That is foul. Foul ball over by first base side. That is strike one.
That'll be number 29, Parker Burt,
Yeah.
behind the plate.
Parker getting into the game to catch for Justin. 1-1 pitch on its way. Right in between the third and shortstop.
Nels smokes that one right in front of Cannon Billingsley. Good spot there by Estrada to get it in on the inside corner, but just a great swing there. Getting the barrel to it.
That is going to bring up the DH for the Sasquatch. That is Carson Rathers. Head coach coming out. Looks like
Nels' day is going to be done.
Yeah. Pinch runner coming in. That is number 7.
That'll be Karsten Hansen.
Yep. So Hansen coming in to pinch run for Nels. Nels' day is done.
Hansen seen limited action this summer. This will be his 20th game played. As Rather will come to the dish here.
Ooh. Stopped by Parker there. That pitch was away in the right-handed batter's box. But able to get a glove to that ball. 1-0 pitch. Low and inside. Another good stop. 2-0 the count on Rather.
Good block there by Burt. Turning it over the glove, squaring up his chest to the ball. As Estrada in a 2-0 count. Takes the liver.
Swinging.
Big swing through it.
Yeah. And Justin, one of those compact pitchers, he might be smart. He's got a good arm on him. I mean, he's got good movement on his other pitches, but he throws hard. A little bit in the dirt. Good stop by Parker once again.
Estrada, one of those smaller guys, so the arm shot's a little lower. His fastball's got great arm side action, and it's late. Tough to see as a hitter, and then his curveball and slider have sharp glove side movement. When he's tunneling it well, it's really tough to see.
Yeah. I mean, from last year to this year, looks like he's picked up some miles on his pitches. Good. Ooh. A good catch by Caden at second, jumping up to get that ball. He threw over to first, but got away from Cody. It is out number 1.
Wilcox had the double play.
Yeah.
Had Hansen dead to rights at first base after making that spectacular leaping catch. But got a little too excited there, threw it off the first base dugout screen. That'll move Hansen over to second base with 1 out for Martinez here.
And Isaac stepping in the box to face Justin here. Let's see what Justin does. First pitch on its way. Good stop by the coach there on third base side for the Sasquatch. That was hit foul. Strike 1. Even the coach has some hops out there.
Yeah, that's another former Sasquatch down there. That's Matt Gonzalez, new assistant coach for the Sasquatch this year. Former shortstop, second baseman last year is that one.
That's the corner.
Flips in there.
Yeah. Off-speed pitch by Justin. Froze Martinez. Martinez didn't even take a swing at it. He just kept his bat on his shoulders. Ooh, gets past Parker right behind home plate. That is ball one. Right through the wickets. Right past his legs. So runner advances to third. 1 out, 1-2 count on Martinez. Let's see what Justin does here.
Tough pitch there for Parker behind the plate. Fastball straight into the ground. Looks like it did not bounce at all.
No.
There's another one. Spiked. Burke gonna get a piece of it this time. And squirms away as Hansen scores easily with that one. Scored a wild pitch. That'll put the Sasquatch in front of the Spuds here, 4-1. That'll kill you when you're trying to make a comeback. 3 bases. Estrada has Martinez in a 2-2 hole. He's going to chop that one over the mound. Park coming on strong. Make a barehanded play. Throws it over. Clausius off the dugout. I'll definitely be scored as an infield single. Martinez chopped that one way over Estrada's head. It was perfectly placed. Unfortunately, Hart not fast enough to come field and throw it. To get the speedy Martinez.
Bring it up to bat now for the Sasquatch is number 15, Wilson Kiefer.
Kiefer 1 for 1 on the day with a walk. Comes up here with 1 out. Martinez on first. Estrada's going to find the outside corner with that fastball. Had good life on it.
Couple Spuds players right in front of the netting behind home plate. Got the readers out there to see how hard Justin's throwing. As Kiefer hits that into the netting for strike 2. 0-2 the counts.
Martinez moving there on first base. I'll be weary here. He's definitely a stolen base threat.
Yeah.
This is the 0-2 pitch.
Off speed.
In
Got him.
there.
A little bit of a delayed call by the home plate umpire, but that is out number 2.
Looked like it was plenty over the plate from
Yeah.
here. Don't know what the delay was.
I'm not sure. That is going to bring up the shortstop for the Sasquatch. That is Ben Fuhrer.
Martinez takes off and hurt.
What happened on that throw? I think that Parker was going to throw down, but it looks like it just left his hand a little bit too soon. But Caden able to run over there to get to the ball quick to keep the runner at second.
I think Burke got a grip on that one as Spears going to send that one hard up the middle. Wilcox lays out, unable to get to it. Reeves going to come up firing. A little too late as that one bounced in 3 times. And that will be an RBI single for Fuhrer, his 3rd RBI of the day.
That should bring up number 30 as he takes off his shin guards. That is the catcher, Reed Hartman.
Unfortunate turn of events after Spuds had the tailor-made double play earlier with the line out to Wilcox. Now the Squatch will have a runner on first, 2 outs. Already plated 2 here.
A little bit.
Miss up and in.
Yeah. Hartman able to duck away. Oh, pitch. Check swing. According to the home plate umpire, you went a little too far. Now the count is 1-1.
Good pitch there by Estrada on the outside part of the plate. Here's the 1-1.
Off
Another
speed.
off speed.
There we go.
In there for strike 2.
1-2 the count. Fuhr gets his lead.
Pitch. Fastball inside. That one had a little too much arm side movement. Two's on the board here. Estrada, here's the pitch. Off speed, check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That'll be a strikeout for Estrada on a check swing. Spuds surrender 2 here, and we're headed to the bottom of the 6th.
We will be right back with more Spuds baseball. Announce him. Alrighty, fans. Looks like a new pitcher for the Sasquatch. Left-handed pitcher Zachary Armstrong stepping onto the mound. Sasquatch having their pitchers only pitch a few innings. So, new pitcher for the Sasquatch. That is now batting for the Spuds. That is, excuse me, that is Sean Glatz stepping in the batter's box to face Armstrong. Let's see what Sean can do here against the left-handed pitcher.
Glatz had a hit by pitch last AB. Great job to find his way on. This is the first pitch, gonna swing through that changeup. Good spot there from Armstrong to get ahead.
Yeah. 0-1 pitch on its way. Low and inside, ball 1. 1-1 the count on Glatz.
Glatz has seen action in 25 games this summer, sporting a .324 batting average.
There we go. See Sean get on base here. Ooh, just foul down third base side. Just a skipping foul over by third base. If that would have stayed fair, that would have been a good hit by Sean. It would have ended up on second base. As the left fielder is playing a little bit far away from the line, but 1-2 count on Glatz. Here comes the pitch. Low and outside, ball 2, 2-2 the count now. Sean's got some green over there on the left field side. Big gap over there on right field side, so gets a piece of that one, hits it foul behind home plate. So Sean's got plenty of options to get a hit. They're giving him some space in left center. Ben playing a little deep there at shortstop. Let's see what Sean does here. 2-2 count. Shoots it towards center field. Center fielder ranging just a little bit over. Able to catch that for out number 1.
Good swing there by Glatz. Looked like he got a good part of the bat on it. Just unfortunate. He hit it right at Torelli. That'll bring up the new catcher, number 29, Parker Bird.
Another one of those returning guys.
Parker attended Northlake College in the spring. Recently committed to Regis University. This is the first pitch. Going to miss low.
One of those key figures, last year's championship team. Back for another turn.
Burt had a great second half of the season last year as he hits that one hard, way foul.
Wow.
Line. Just got around that one.
That's a little bit too far underneath. Parker, one of those taller guys. So he definitely has the reach, definitely has some pop. Let's see what Parker can do here. That's a
Burt's going to be on his front foot a little bit. Fouls that one off in the first base deck.
party deck.
Bring the count to 1 and 2 here.
Parker up there swinging. See what he does here. 1-2 pitch on its way. Way outside, ball 2, 2-2 the count on Burt.
Parker may not be putting up the numbers that he put up last summer, but he's still going to take good ABs. That's just the name of the game. As he's going to scoop that one down the left field line. Gonna bounce right on the line. Burt wasn't running. That's going to be a single for Parker Bird as he drops that one right on top of the left field foul line. It's going to be a 1-out base runner for Cody Clausius.
Yeah, that was a close one. And Parker not sure if that was going to go fair or foul, but hit that line. You could see a little bit of the chalk coming up, so that was a fair ball. Lefty-lefty matchup now as Clausius steps in. Let's see what Cody can do here. Ooh. Stopped by the catcher. That was low and away and in the dirt for ball 1.
And Burt's not the biggest base running threat.
He does get away from the catcher. He will take second base. He does get his lead over there. Cody hits
gonna
it.
hit that one hard, deep to right field. Get on up out of here.
That is a home run by Clausius. Just getting over that yellow line over there. So Cody getting a hold of that pitch. Right over there by the Papa John sign. That was a screamer. Home run for Cody Clausius. Spuds pick up 2 runs.
Great swing by Clausius there on the lefty-lefty matchup. Just a fastball inner half. Clausius got extended. 2-run shot. Cut the deficit to 5-3. I know Cody's pumped after that one. His family's in town.
Oh, yeah. And Cody's cousins with Cooper. We got another cousin group. Cooper Hack, Cody Clausius, they're cousins.
The Clausius' second home run of the year.
Yeah. A little bit low and inside on Wilcox. Hopefully we can find that baseball, give it as a souvenir to Cody, as I believe this is Cody's last year.
This will actually be Cody's last game.
Yeah.
He's unfortunately out of NCAA eligibility.
Dang.
This will be his last season of baseball. Great career by Cody. 4 years at Gettysburg, 1 year at Wilmington University, 2 years with the Spuds. Here's the 3-0. Find the outside corner. Clausius was a key part in our championship run last year. Shared time with another left-handed power threat, Josh Phillips, over at first base. Here's the 3-1 pitch to Wilcox.
Way outside. So Wilcox on with a walk. 1 out. That is going to bring up number 19, Hunter Billingsley. Left-handed hitter. Another dangerous hitter up. Let's see what Hunter can do here. Lefty-lefty matchup.
And Billingsley definitely looking for something on the inner half, similar to Clausius with this lefty-lefty matchup. Here's the first pitch. Slider.
Ooh.
Good swing by Hunter. Just got too much of it out front. He sends it down the right field line. Looks like he saw that one pretty well. Just got a little jumpy there.
A little too early, but he steps into the batter's box.
Armstrong, here's the 0-1. Slider going to find the outside corner. It's just a great sequence there. Show the slider front door, then extend it even more outside. Billingsley in a quick 0-2 hole.
Pitch on its way. Hit over to the second baseman. Little bobble there. Hunter is safe at first. They get Caden at second. And throw over to first. Got Finn to jump a little bit. His foot came off the bag. So Hunter is on safely. There's 2 outs now. That brings up his cousin, Cannon Billingsley. Another left-handed hitter. Let's see what Cannon can do here against Armstrong, the left-handed pitcher. He's got some space on right field side right there, so. Good eye. Low and away. Ball 1. 1-0 the count.
Another lefty-lefty matchup here for the Spuds. Here's the 1-0. This is inside and low. Hartman has to slide over and make a backhanded stop on that one.
I never liked facing the lefty pitchers when I was hitting. I'm left-handed myself. I didn't mind throwing to lefties, but a little bit low. Ball 3. 3-0 the count. But if it was close, I was going to take it. So let's see what Cannon does here. 3-0 count. In there. Strike 1. 3-1 count now. Now, Matt, you're a left-handed hitter. Now, facing left-handed pitchers. Do you like them? Not like them? You don't mind? Don't care?
It's definitely tough.
Oop.
Different arm angle. Feels like it's coming in from the first base
Yeah.
dugout sometimes as Billingsley shoots that one down the third base line foul. It's definitely different. You have to change your approach slightly.
Yeah.
Change your focus point of the pitcher. Definitely throws you off as here's the full count pitch to Billingsley. Gonna miss upstairs.
That's a walk.
2-out walk.
Yeah. That is going to bring up number 24, Elijah Reeves. Yeah, usually left-handed pitchers, they're notorious for having movement on their pitches and hard to read. So if you're a left-handed hitter, yeah, you really got to change up the way you approach and attack a left-handed pitcher if you're a left-handed hitter. But if you can attack the ball and get to it early, you're guaranteed a hit. Here comes Elijah, first pitch. Hits it high over by second base. Tailed away, but able to sit underneath that for out number 3. Your Spuds do pick up 2 runs on that 2-run homer by Cody Clausius. Sasquatch still lead it 5-3 now. We are headed to the top of the 7th inning. We'll be right back with more Spuds baseball. Alrighty, folks. Justin Estrada is done on the mound now. It is the right-handed pitcher, number 32, Levi Graham. Levi, another one of those returning pitchers from last year's team. Good arm on Levi. One of those solid pitchers we had last year.
Now, this is Levi's 3rd year in the league. Started off on the Sasquatch and then played 2 years. I guess a year and 10 days with the Spuds. And he hails from Chandler, Arizona, product of Southern Nazarene University. Another proud member of the Great American Conference with me. Torelli's going to foul that one straight back.
So we got a former Sasquatch on the mound, but he played last year with the Spuds. So some of these guys on the Sasquatch team do remember Levi being a former player. Ooh. Lucas able to get out of the way on that pitch. 1-1 the count.
That fastball by Graham kind of took off glove side. Burt set up on the outer half, and looks like it got a piece of the home plate umpire.
Umpire's good. Swung on and missed. Or strike 2. Like an off-speed pitch running in. At that inside corner, got Torelli to swing and miss. Ooh. Just misses that outside corner for ball 2. 2-2 the count now.
It's the 2-2.
Ooh.
This is down. Excuse me, 2-1. Puts the count to 3-1.
3-1. My bad. 3-2.
Now the
3.
umpire signaling 3-2.
Sorry about that confusion.
Conflicting numbers everywhere. This is the payoff pitch. Curveball misses away upstairs. Lead-off walk for the Sasquatch. Bring up Nicholas Work, the left fielder. 1 for 3 on the day. Hit one right at the left fielder, Cannon Billingsley, last time.
Cannon barely had to move. Let's see what Levi does here against Work. First pitch on its way, just a little bit low and away. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. Really getting his lead. Good stop by Parker there. That pitch was low and in the dirt. A good stop by Parker to keep that in front of him.
Levi looking to get back into the count here. A 2-0 hole after a leadoff walk. Misses inside. I'll push the count to 3-0. And this is when Graham starts to get in trouble, when he starts to surrender the free passes early. There's the 3-0. Find the middle of the plate.
In there.
3-1 here to work.
Good stop by Parker, but that is low for ball 4. So runners on first and second, no outs. That is going to bring up the first baseman, Kyle Finn.
Finn 0 for 3 on the day, but career 94 RBIs in the league. It's definitely not the guy you want to have up right now with the Spuds. So Levi spikes that one.
Hey, don't want to count out Kyle Finn, even though he's a 0 for 3 today. Dangerous hitter.
So 1-0.
Ooh.
Now straight back. Looks like the Spuds have some action in the bullpen, as I believe that's Brendan Reed moving around down there.
1-1 the count now on Finn. A little bit low and away, ball 2. 2-1 the count now on Finn. Breeze picking up just a little bit. See the trees and the flags out there moving around. Finn pops it over by third base or first base side, landing in front of a couple fans at the top of the bleachers. Count is now 2-2.
Finn a little out front on that one. Fouls it off. Here's the 2-2, gonna miss wide. Push the count to full. Graham trying to be careful with the threat of Finn at the plate. Here's the pitch. Gonna chop that one past Harp. Gonna sneak into left field. Billingsley gonna field it. And hit the cutoff man as Torelli scores easily from second. An RBI single for Kyle Finn.
Sasquatch do pick up the run. They extend their lead by 3 now. 6-3 Sasquatch.
Kyle Finn's career 95th RBI in the league. 104th hit.
It should be Hansen up to bat as he took over for Nels. So Karsten Hansen up to bat now. First pitch to Hansen, just a little bit low, ball 1. A little bit high on that one, ball 2. 2-0 the count now on Hansen.
Graham struggling here to find the strike zone. And it's tough to pitch from behind. There's the 2-0, gonna miss upstairs again. Graham doesn't have the most overpowering stuff, so when you get ahead in the count as a hitter, it's pretty easy to narrow down on what's coming. As Hansen pops that one foul down the third base line. Swinging there, 3-0. Not the best 3-0 hack. I'll push the count to 3-1. Graham gonna check a runner at second. Kicks, delivers. Swung on, missed.
Good pitch.
Good job by Levi to bring the count to full here. Graham delivers. Swung on, but popped out of the glove of Burt. Hanson will see another pitch here. Hanson, another no batting gloves guy. We saw him launch the bat in game one, though. Surprised he hasn't rethought his decision as he fouls out one back.
Yeah, I think Hanson was surprised that first game when the bat left his hands, went over to Cody Clausius at first. I don't see that too much, but yeah.
That was an impressive toss. It almost made it to the outfield grass. So here's the payoff pitch. That one's going to be hit hard into right center. Reeves giving chase.
Catches it.
Going to run that one down. Slips on the track, but able to fire it into Wilcox. Work is able to easily tag up from second, but a great job from Elijah Reeves to track that one down and make a great play right in front of the Budweiser sign. So that'll be the first out for Graham. And we have a pinch hitter here. It'll be number 2, Clay Porter. In for the DH, Carson Rather.
Coach Will's heading out to the mound.
Looks like Cody Clausius is going to be taken out of the game. He's going to give everyone dap up and a hug. It's a great career from Cody Clausius here in Casper.
Cody's season is done. Way to end it. A 2-run home run last time at bat. I would say a good way to end his career, end the season. Playing for the Spuds and here at Mike Langston Field, taking over for Cody at first base. Number 22, Cale McCarville.
So Clausius exits the game 1 for 3 on the day with that big 2-run shot. And he'll be replaced by leading RBI man, Cale McCarville. As Clay Porter, the pinch hitter, goes low and in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, I would say a good way to end it. I mean, 1 for 3, but you had a big 2-run home run. Second pitch. Porter able to hold up. That was just a little bit high. Ball 2. 2-0 the count.
I mean, couldn't have wrote it up any better there for Clausius to finish his career out.
Family and friends in attendance. A little bit outside. Ball 3. 3-0 the count on Porter now. Here's the 3-0. In there for strike 1. 3-1 the count now.
Porter sends that one foul down the right field line, headed towards the Spuds locker room. And that corner pocket here at Mike Lansing of grass right beyond the picnic area is a hot spot for foul balls. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Finn's going to take off. Porter swings through it, and Burt's throw is a little wide. So that'll be a strikeout for Porter, but a stolen base for Finn. Porter's the second out of the inning. And Isaac Martinez will come up with runners on first and second, or excuse me, second and third, and 2 outs.
Here comes the first pitch to Martinez. Hits it. Past Hank Harp. Both runners come across. RBI single for Martinez brings 2 across. Sasquatch now lead at 8-3.
Just a good swing by Martinez there to hit a ground ball to the biggest part of the field, just outside of the reach of Hank Harp. And Reeves just could not get it in quick enough to get Finn out at home. Unfortunate for the Spuds here with 2 outs.
That is Wilson Kiefer. He pops it up over by first base side.
Looks like Wilcox, it was the closest to it, but it'll land foul. As McCarville, Wilcox, and Glatz all giving chase. Mike Lansing definitely known for its big foul territory. Yeah. Gotta have really athletic fielders to make plays in foul territory here.
Oh yeah. That's field built right in 2000. Pops it up.
Skied into right center field. Glad's going to come over and make the play. Kiefer will be retired as Ram surrenders 3 runs. That'll extend the Swatch lead to 8-3. We're headed into the bottom of the 7th. Let's see if we can get a rally going, Spuds fans.
Alrighty, Spuds fans, on the mound for the Sasquatch, number 25, Jonathan Neal.
And pinch hitting for River Smith here will be number 25, Cade Queen. Who also sung a beautiful national anthem before the game.
Sultry voice of Cade Queen, the man from Powell, Wyoming, just up the road from us here in Casper.
Queen has seen limited action hitting, but he's sporting a .444 batting average. As here's the first pitch, as Queen swings through it. And Queen has just been great for us all year on the bump. Yeah. And his bat's really come along. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Neal. Find the outside corner for strike 2.
Queen taking that.
Queen, another one of those Montana State Billings products. Pretty young, going into his sophomore year, as he is retired to lead off the inning.
And we head to the top of the order for your Casper Spuds. That is number 11, the shortstop, Hank Harp.
And Hank Harp, another one of those guys that hails from the DFW area. Attended Flower Mound Markets High School as he sends that one deep into left center. Torelli giving chase. Gonna lay out and make the grab. What a play in deep left center field by Torelli to rob Hank Harp.
A little bit slow to get up, but
wow.
Amazing diving catch by Torelli for out number 2. Laying out. That brings up the right fielder for your Casper Spuds, Sean Glatz.
And Hart put a charge into that one. I thought it had gap written all over it. Even with the slight breeze heading out.
Woo! Yeah.
Still not enough.
That looked like a gap shot, but Torelli able to track it down, dive for it, catch it. Swung on and missed for strike one. First pitch to Sean was way inside. Sean able to get out of the way of the first pitch. Here comes pitch number 3. And that gets Sean off-speed pitch. Sean's all right. A little bit mad, but he's all right. He was able to make himself smaller, not take the brunt of that pitch.
Sean's definitely a fiery player, so
Yeah.
I'm sure he's not too happy about getting hit for the second time here today.
Gonna have a couple bruises. Almost in the same spot.
I'll bring up number 29, catcher Parker Burt, who singled in his first at-bat, coming in to replace Stone Vasek at catcher.
See if Parker can get another hit here to bring Sean around from first. Sean's got the speed.
Burt takes a big swing at that one and sends it towards the concession stand, right over our heads. Burt was an all-DAC selection this spring at Northlake College. Also was a Gold Glove winner at the Division III junior college level. There's the 0-1. Gonna be hit hard.
Smack, little bloop shot. Yes, it is. Lands in front of the right fielder. Throw over. Sean slides into third safely. Parker on with a bloop single. So runners on first and third with 2 outs. Now comes in number 22, taking over first baseman duties for Cody Clausius, is Cale McCarville.
And off the bat, I thought Parker Burt got a little more of that ball, but luckily it was not hit very hard and sat right down in between Martinez and Hansen in right field. So there's the 0-0 to leading RBI man, Cale McCarville. This is inside.
Yeah, a little bit too much. Cale's had a couple home runs here. Let's see if he can smack another one. Gets a hold of that one, sends it high to left center. That drops in front of the left and center fielder. Woo! Little stumble by Parker there at third. 1 run does come across the board, but that's a stand-up double for Cale. Runners on second and third now. Parker was about to hustle to third, but coach tells him to hold up.
Now McCarville sent that one deep out to left center. I thought it had a chance, headed towards the YMCA sign out there, and Burt just not fast enough to go first to home.
No.
Great swing by McCarville. That'll be his 39th RBI of the season for his team lead. And he's just an RBI machine.
Yeah.
As that brings up Caden Wilcox. 0 for 2 on the day with a walk.
Ooh.
He's going to check at that one. And they're going to say he did not go.
Good hold-up swing by Caden, sorry. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Caden gets a piece of that one, but hits it foul down first base side. 1-1 the count now on Wilcox. Let's see Caden bring around these 2 runners on. 1-1 pitch on its way outside. Ball 2, 2-1 the count now.
Wilcox is another RBI threat. as he has 24 on the season. Also another power threat, especially with his wind starting to pick up out towards center field. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Gonna miss inside. Wilcox in the driver's seat here, 3-1.
He's got a pretty good gap in left center. Let's see what Caden does here. A little bit of outside.
That'll be a 2-out free pass to Caden Wilcox. Bring up another RBI threat here, Hunter Billingsley.
Another dangerous hitter. Hunter gets a hold of one. That will go pretty far as that wind is blowing out of center field. So see what Hunter does here.
Billingsley hitting .383 with runners in scoring position this season as he takes off speed in the zone. And that's Neal's slider there. He drops his arm slot a little bit and kind of flips it over to lefties. I've seen it firsthand. It's a decent slider. The count will be 0-1 to Billingsley here.
It's a piece.
Big swing at that one. That was a straight back.
Hunter trying to put that one over the fence. Just hits it foul.
Billingsley, another consistent RBI guy. He's 27 on the year. Has a chance to add on here. The 0-2. That's up and outside. Knowing the way the Sasquatch call pitches here, I wouldn't be surprised if Neal flipped in another slider. 1-2 here after that miss up and outside. 1-2, bases loaded. Here's the pitch.
Woo.
Fastball up and out, or up and in, excuse me. Billingsley lays off. A 2-2 count here.
Hunter able to hold up his swing. Tried to go fastball, but left it a little bit high. Let's see what Neal comes back with.
Good swing there by Hunter, a little bit late, fouls it off on the third base line. Looked like he was right on that fastball, just a little bit late. Hunter doing a good job, seeing some pitches here, working Neal with the bases loaded, 2 outs.
Bases loaded. 2-2 count. Neal gets a sign. He comes set. Way outside for ball 3. So Billingsley got himself into a full count here.
3-2, 2 outs. Runners are going to be moving with the pitch.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great opportunity for the Spuds to tack on. Here's the payoff to Billingsley. Gonna miss inside. That's a free run there. The 2-out base loaded walk by Billingsley. And that'll bring up Cannon Billingsley, the left fielder. Reached on a fielder's choice, or excuse me, a walk last AB.
One Billingsley on, one coming up to bat. Spuds pick up a run, now 8-5. Ooh, way inside, ball 1, 1-0 the count.
And definitely going to stay patient here with Neal struggling. Looking for a pitch he can handle. Here's the 1-0. Going to skip past the catcher. And McCarville's going to score standing up. Hartman just could not get in front of that one. That'll be a wild pitch. I'll make it 8-6.
Kale able to come around on that wild pitch. Runners move up, second and third now. Down by 2.
Tying run moves up to second base now.
Oh yeah.
A single could possibly tie the game here. In the bottom of the 7th. Here's the 2-0. Gonna miss upstairs. And Cannon is in a 3-0 count. Definitely going to be a take sign here.
Yeah, being very patient. First 2 pitches were inside.
flicks that one in there on the outside corner.
There's the take sign.
And it's still driving in the
Yeah.
3-1 count. Looking to do damage.
Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed on a pitch way inside. Strike 2. Full count now on Cannon Billingsley. That ran in on Cannon. Let's see what happens here. 3-2 pitch on its way. High and outside, ball 4, so bases loaded once again. That is going to bring up number 24, Elijah Reeves. Head coach coming out for the Sasquatch. See if there's going to be a pitching change or not.
I think this is actually the pitching coach.
Pitching
so
coach?
It should just be a normal mound meeting.
Okay.
Neil's got 2 outs here, bases loaded. I think they're going to let him ride.
I don't see any action down in the Sasquatch bullpen. Don't see any player down there. It's a little bit hard to see because of that tree, but trying to look through it, I don't see anybody as far as shadows or movement down there. So they are leaving Neil in there. But you do got a dangerous hitter up here. And Elijah, he has come up clutch in these sort of situations. Let's see what Elijah does here.
Elijah 0 for 3 on the day, but had that RBI ground out earlier. He's going to chop that one. Fury's going to field it deep in the 6 hole, but that's going to be an infield hit for Elijah Reeves. And the Spuds are cooking here with 2 outs. That brings home another run. And moves the go-ahead run up to second base. Bases loaded still here for Queen. Great job by Elijah Reeves to just put the ball in play and make something happen.
It's a little deep, so Fury had to go over to get that. And even if Fury was able to get up and throw, Elijah's so fast, he would have been called safe.
Yeah, he had no chance of that one.
But here comes Kate Queen. Throw over.
Oh, my.
Bad throw. That brings 1 run in. Runners advance. Error goes to Neil. We got a tied game, folks. 8-8 in the top of the 8th. 2 outs. Just a little bit of a bad throw by Neil.
Not quite sure what Neil was thinking there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, 2 outs, picking off the third base.
That's,
I know the coaches are definitely not happy about that one.
no.
That'll bring home the 5th run of the inning. Spuds, I mean, this is a great 2-out rally. Neil will miss inside to Queen there. He looks a bit rattled.
Yeah, after that bad throw over to third, and Neil's got to get focused, but he's definitely a little bit rattled. Queen hits it high towards center field. Trelli able to camp underneath that for out number 3. But your Spuds do pick up runs to tie the game at 8-8. We head to the bottom of the 8th inning. We'll be back with more Spuds baseball here in a moment. Alrighty, folks. A little bit of difficulty there. We're not heading to the bottom of the 8th. We're top of 8 right now. Sorry. I was getting a little excited, a little ahead of myself there. But new pitcher on the mound, number 26 for your Casper Spuds, Brendan Reed. So Brendan coming in here in the top of the 8th. And once again, sorry about that confusion, folks. Well, we are top of 8 right now. Brendan coming in here. Ben, yep. Is that Ben? Yeah. Should be Ben Fury. Stepping into the batter's box to face Brendan Reed is the shortstop, number 3, Ben Fury.
So the swatch will have 8-9-1 due up here from the top of the 8th inning. As Reed's first pitch misses wide. Brendan Reed hails from Round Rock, Texas, Howard Payne University. His 8th appearance on the mound. That one is way wide and finds the backstop.
Yeah. Left his hands a little bit. Tried to throw an off-speed pitch, but just way outside. Fastball misses high and outside. Ball 3. 3-0 the count on Fuhr now.
Here's another patient hitter. See if Reed can get back in the zone here as that one misses way wide.
Oh. 3-1.
2-1 that pitch, so that'll make 3-1.
2, yeah. Now 3-1, sorry. Umpire calls strike 2 on the outside corner. Full count now on Fuhr. The sun's kind of not blocking the scoreboard, so it's a little bit easier to read now. But that 3-2 pitch low and outside for ball 4. So Fuhr on with a walk.
Fuhr reaches base for the 3rd time today.
It's number 30. That is Hartman. That is number 30, Reed Hartman. Fuhr again his lead at first. Outside ball 1. 1-0 the count.
Hartman's 1 for 3 on the day. Struck out twice, but has hit a double. The 1-0. Finds the outside corner, going to bring it even here. He checks Fuhr at first. Getting a little jumpy over there. Here's the 1-1. Misses upstairs. Bring the count to 2-1. Fuhr's definitely a threat to run on the bases.
Oh, yeah.
Always has a slightly open stance, leaning towards second base. That one misses. Not sure where.
That looked like still in the strike zone. Looked about belt high on Hartman. That missed outside for ball 4. So runners on first and second, both walks. That's going to bring up the top of the order, Lucas Torelli.
Torelli 0 for 3 on the day, walked his last AB, and then came around to score.
Is it pronounced Torelli or Torelli?
I believe it is Torelli.
Torelli, okay. That first pitch to Torelli. It's in there for strike 1. Sorry for the mispronunciation of Lucas's last name. Any of his friends or family listening, sorry about that. Second pitch just a little bit low for ball 1. 1-1 to count on Torelli.
made some outstanding plays in center field today.
Ooh.
As the 1-1 is going to skip by Parker Burt. That one was inside. Burt couldn't quite slide over to get a glove on it. The runners will move up 90 feet here for Torelli. So after the Spuds tie the game up, the Squatch are threatening here in the top of the 8th inning. No outs, second and third. Here's the pitch. Finds the inside corner for strike 2. 2-2 to Torelli. Infield's going to move in here.
Yep.
Try and prevent the run.
Torelli hasn't shown, but it'd be a mistake to do it now. And that is strike 3 on the inside corner. Torelli not agreeing with that. He was surprised on that pitch. But that is out number 1. Infield still playing in.
This will bring up Nicholas Work, the left fielder. He's 1 for 3 with a walk today. Infield still in as Reed finds the inside corner for strike 1. Surprising last AB, as that's only Torelli's 12th strikeout of the summer. Seen 2 of them here today. As Reed fires another off-speed, misses upstairs. Look good from here. 1-1 count to Work here. Another off-speed upstairs.
A little bit of trouble trying to find that strike zone on those off-speed pitches. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Ooh.
And Reed's one of those guys who's going to rely heavily on his breaking ball. Fastball's not too overpowering. Looks to throw that curveball slider in there for a strike early, as he's in a 3-1 hole to Work here. Work gonna foul that one off.
Good pitch.
Off the first base bleachers. Bring the count to a full count here, 1 out.
See what Brendan does here.
Infield's still in on the grass. Here's the payoff. Chop to Harp. He's going to check the runners back and fire over to first to retire Work for the second out of the inning. Great job by Harp to check the runners back and take the easy out at first base. But that'll bring up ever dangerous Kyle Finn with 2 outs and 2 runners on.
Infielders moving back now. Kyle Finn does have the power, so they're infield stepping back.
Been 1 for 4 on the day with a single and an RBI. Reed's going to find the outside corner for strike 1. Great spot there to get ahead on Finn.
Trying to keep the ball away from him. 0-1 pitch on its way. Finn hits it weakly, but hits it foul over by the batting cages on first base side. That is a quick 2 strikes on Finn. See what Brendan does here to get out of the inning without giving up a run here.
0-2 count to Finn. Here's the pitch. Slider. Got the outside corner. That'll strand the 2 out base runners and put up a massive 0 for the Spuds to leave the game tied 8-8 here, headed into the bottom of the 8th. We'll be back after this.
Alrighty, folks. Another new pitcher for the Sasquatch. Number 34, Wesley Payne. Big, tall, right-handed pitcher. We got some numbers. Ooh.
So leading off here for the Casper Spuds will be shortstop, number 11, Hank Harp. Hank got into one last AB, but Torelli was able to track it down in deep left center field. As we'll have time called here to discuss what signs we're using on the mound.
So Wesley Payne only pitching 10 innings pitched so far.
Now, if I remember correctly, he's pitched twice against us.
Yeah.
We've seen him a couple times. As here's the first pitch to Harp. He'll be in there for strike one. I ain't go for 4 on the day. He's definitely due for a base knock.
Ooh.
That one brushes Hank back. Bring the count even to 1-1. Harp headed to the University of Texas at Arlington this next semester. About 10 minutes away from my house. Great place to play ball. That one is low. 2-1. 2-1 here to Hank Harp. Misses again.
They're low.
Harp in the driver's seat here, 3-1.
Yeah, Hank being very patient up there. Payne just having a little bit of trouble finding the strike zone, but here comes the 3-1 pitch. That missed low, ball 4. So Hank on base with a walk, a leadoff walk. Up to bat now is number 3, Sean Glatz.
Glatz has 2 hit by pitches on the day. Came around and scored last time he got on. Also has a caught stealing. Harp over on first base, got a moderate sized lead. Glatz going to square around a bunt. That pitch misses upstairs.
And Sean ducking out of the way.
This is a great situation for a push bunt towards the first base side.
And third baseman playing a little bit up. Low and away, ball 2. 2-0 the count.
Glatz going to have to be patient here. I know he likes to swing the bat, and you can just tell by his batting stance he's ready. He's ready to go. Here's the 2-0. Foul that one down the right field line, headed towards the batting cage. Oh, off the right field light pole, actually. Bounces back into play.
I don't think we've had that happen so far yet this year.
No, the light poles are a tough spot to hit.
Yeah. Two, 1 count.
Harp going to take off. Finds the inside corner, but Harp has that bag easily. An off-speed pitch. Harp able to get a good jump on it.
Double play not in effect. 2-2 count on Sean. Third baseman backing up now. See what Sean does here. Wesley comes set. 2-2 pitch on its way. Ooh, just foul down third base side. Just a bit too far in. Sean would have gotten that. Hit it fair. That would have been a good shot. Hank would have scored.
Yeah, that one would have been an automatic
Oh, yeah.
run for the Spuds with the speed of Harp. As Sean sends that
does.
one into center field.
Falling quick. Oh, nope.
Riley's going to come on and make the grab.
I thought that was going to drop a little faster, but Torelli able to track that down.
Great jump by Torelli there to make the play. That'll bring up number 29 catcher Parker Burt.
Parker stepping in with Hank on second, one out.
And Burt, since entering the game, is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Just the guy we need up.
Wesley stepping off the mound. Let's see what Parker can do here. Continue the hitting streak to bring Hank around from second. Comes the pitch. Ooh, big hack, but foul down third base side for strike one. Parker jumping on that one, but hitting him foul. 0-1 the count.
Great reaction by Parker Burt there to jump on the inside fastball. Unfortunately, it was a little too out front on that one. That's Parker's approach, though. He's looking away, but he's going to react on those inside pitches and turn on them. Here's the 0-1, going to miss inside. So even after that big swing by Burt, Payne not afraid to go back inside. Burt, a third-year guy, made his way up summer 2023. Here's the 1-1. Gonna bounce in there for ball 2. Burt's seen a lot of the Sasquatch. Since 2023, the Spuds are 19-14 all-time against Spearfish. We have played these guys a ton. And so far, out of all those games, Spearfish is the only team to sweep. They swept us last year to end this, or 2023 to end the season, excuse me. As that one misses low. The Sasquatch always have a good team.
Yeah, last year they were getting close.
Parker Burt's ahead 3-1 here. Here's the pitch. Gonna bounce in there for ball 4. Great job by Parker Burt to stay disciplined there and take his walk. So that'll bring up number 22, first baseman Cale McCarville. He doubled his last time. Leading RBI guy. Got some RBIs.
See if he can extend that RBI lead streak. One out, runners on first and second. They're giving him a good gap in left center. Runner goes. Sean is running. Bad throw. Sean pops up. Speedy throw down. Bad throw by the center field. It gets away from the catcher. One run comes across. Parker is on at third now.
Great job by Hank Harp to get a jump and attempt to steal third base, but Hartman just pulled that throw a little too far down the line and sailed it into left field, so Burt's going to advance on that one. Hank Harp's going to come all the way in from second to score on that error. And Cale McCarville will be up, infield in, one out, runner on third. Here's the pitch. Misses low.
1-1 to count. So throwing error on the catcher down to third.
There's the 1-1. McCarville's going to hit that one sharply to third. Gets right by Kiefer. And that's Cale McCarville's 40th RBI of the summer. And who else would do it besides Cale McCarville? Great piece of hitting to squeeze it right by keeper at third base, who was playing in on the grass. Didn't hit it the hardest, but a great job getting the job done. And that'll bring up Caden Wilcox.
Yeah, just enough to get past him.
That one finds the outside corner. So Caden Wilcox, Payne, gonna take a deep breath and reset. A little frustrated after the turn of events. Great job to get ahead though here. One out, runner on first base for Wilcox. Here's the pitch, misses low. 1-1 count here to Wilcox. There's 2 walks today. Came around and scored last at bat. But other than that, he's 0 for 2. McCarville got a moderate lead at first base, not a running threat, as that one finds the outside corner. Push the count to 1 and 2. So Wilcox holding down second base today as Andrew Witt gets the night off, or the day off, as that one is low and outside in the dirt.
Good stop by the catcher, though.
Hartman slides over, keeps McCarville at first base.
Caden 2-2 count. Should be.
As Payne picks over to first base, McCarville's going to get in there.
Close.
Payne sets, delivers. Ooh, Wilcox going to send that one down the third base line, but foul.
See a bunch of kids running somewhere. Like Danny over on the other side of the press box announced something. I couldn't hear what he was announcing, but a group of children running down to get something. Maybe some ice cream, I don't know.
So 2-2 to Wilcox. He's going to send that one out in the center field. Torelli's got a beat on it. The camp right underneath it.
Out number 2.
Carville forced to retreat back to first base.
It is a warm day. Sorry about that, man. Oh, ever dangerous. Ever dangerous Hunter Billingsley stepping into the batter's box.
Hunter is 2 for 3 on the day. Reached on a fielder's choice and walked. That one will find the outside corner.
Still about 93 degrees out. Stay hydrated. Last night we did have a fan. Bach. Bach called on Wesley.
Payne pleading his case there to the home plate umpire, but he's not having any of it.
Wow.
As McCarville will move up to second base with 2 outs.
I didn't even see it. But yeah, last night we did have a fan. Suffered a little bit from heat. Fan is all right, but always on these warm days, stay hydrated, stay cool.
As Billingsley's going to send that one deep out to center field. Hit hard. Up, and off the base of the wall.
Yeah.
Another double for Billingsley as that throw is going to
Martinez wasn't even paying attention on that throw in.
Towards Phillips. Great swing by Hunter Billingsley. Going to bring home the 12th run of the game for the Spuds.
Was it 12th run? Or 11?
I believe so.
So we were 8-8. We got 3 runs, right?
I guess I might be wrong.
And the scoreboard's a little bit hard to read. I'll double check. Game changer here.
It looks like the scoreboard is right. It is 11-8 in favor of the Spuds. That's another double for Billingsley, another RBI.
Long shot into center field. I thought that was going to go out, but hitting the base of the wall there, when he gave it a ride.
And once Torelli gave up on it, I thought it had a chance.
Yeah. Hey, he had that slowdown like it was going to go out, but it did not. Just a little bit more higher up, that would have been a moonshot to center.
Here's the 1-1. Cannon going to send that one deep out to center. Torelli going back on the track. Gonna hawk it down right in front of the State Farm sign. Great play by Lucas Torelli out in center field to retire Cannon Billingsley. Spuds scored 3 here in the bottom of the 8th. We're headed to the top of the 9th. 11-8 Spuds.
And just want to do a quick shout out. We do have a birthday boy in the stadium. He is the other half of the owner, Paul Hack, turning 51 today. Big day for Paul. It's like Christy's down there with Paul. She's on the microphone. We're celebrating Paul's birthday here at the stadium. We're going to sing him some happy birthday. We'll be right back with more Spuds baseball here in a moment. And also, season tickets for next year are on sale. If you go to Spuds.com, you can get your season tickets now for purchase. We already got some season ticket holders already getting their season tickets, but if you want to get yours before they're gone, you better go and pick them up now before they're all gone. Looks like up to bat now, number 7 for the Sasquatch.
Be Karsten Hansen, who came into the game for Aaron Nels earlier. It'll be Hansen, Porter, Martinez here in the top of the 9th, as that one flips in there for strike 1. Reed got to get ahead with that breaking ball, as I said earlier. Get ahead with the breaking ball, finish with the fastball late, as there's another breaking ball, going to find the inside corner now for strike 2.
Awesome.
So great job for Reed here to get ahead. Hansen in an 0-2 hole early.
See what Brendan does here. Parker setting inside.
And fastball inside corner freezes him. Great pitch by Reed to retire Hansen to lead off the inning. Looks like we got a pinch hitter here.
That is number 21? 29.
I don't think this is number 20.
Said 29 on his jersey.
This kid's actually...
We're looking up the new hitter here. Give us a second, folks.
Yes, this will be number 29, Harrison Hart.
Swinging and missing. What is Harrison? Okay.
Hart is also listed as number 35 on the Sasquatch's roster. A little confusing there, as I recognize the person but not the number, as he swings through that one to go 0-2.
Yeah, some of these players switching jerseys, so what it says on Game Changer may not be the same number they got on the back of their jersey, but that is Hart.
And Reed blows it right by him.
Got him swinging on all 3 pitches. That is out number 2.
with 2 outs, that'll bring up Sasquatch second baseman number 40, Isaac Martinez. Martinez has had a great day at the dish. 3 for 4, 3 RBIs, 2 big-time singles. As Reed sets, kicks, delivers. He'll find the outside corner to get ahead, strike 1. Martinez, wide stance, wiggling the bat up by his ear. Here's the 0-1. Gonna miss downstairs. Spuds Nation, this has been a fantastic year all around. Players, coaches, owners. I feel like everything has went smoothly. Unfortunate for us that we did not make the playoffs this year, but nonetheless, this is going to be a great way to finish the season on a high note. That's one of the things I was telling the team. It's very rare that you get to win the last game of the season. As here's the 2-1 from Reed. That one's going to be fouled off the third base line. 2-2 count here, 2 outs. Beautiful day here at Mike Lansing Field. As Martinez is going to chop that one to third base, Billingsley fields it, throws it across, and that's a Spuds victory. Spuds win 11-8 on the final game of the season. And that is a wrap on the 2025 season here in Casper. Spuds finished 32-18. And best of luck to the Sasquatch as they head to the championship series to face off with the Oahe Zap. And I just want to say thank you to Spuds Nation. 3 years as a player. It's been special. I've loved my time here, and we'll be back here soon with the player of the game.
Alrighty, Spuds fans. With me, I got a big group of guys up here. It's not one or two guys, it's a bunch of them. And these guys, this is their last year playing. But one by one, how's everyone feeling? Start with Ty. How you feeling?
Pretty sad.
Pretty sad. I know you from Catherine, you know this field a lot. You play here a lot. You came in, you started, did great. How was the feeling when you first started pitching today?
I felt happy. One more day with the guys, so enjoy everything about it.
How are you feeling?
Pretty sad.
How were your feelings today coming into this game?
I
You
mean,
know you were pitching today?
yeah, I knew I was pitching. Just one last time, just give all you got for the city of Casper, my teammates.
Sure. Cody, how you feeling?
Bittersweet.
Yeah.
Sad that it's over, but glad we got that bit of a win with a sweep. Glad this is what we're at.
Yeah. And you had a big two-run home run. Good shot. And ended the career on a good two-run homer. Can't ask for anything better. Down the line, how you feeling?
Being a long journey, but sad it's over. Wish I could have one more year. But I'm happy to have it.
I mean,
That is to say.
yeah. I mean, you guys can always come back as coaches or something. For them. Always come back to the team. I know Cooper, I had you up here yesterday. How you feeling? Any better? Any worse?
It's an interesting feeling, for sure. Real world starts tomorrow, so
Yeah.
we have one more day to be baseball players, so that's kind of cool. And 32 wins on the season. The team that's won the championship over there has the same amount of wins as us, and one less loss. So it's a pretty successful season, and there's nothing to hang our heads about. We're doing a great job.
Sure. Justin, you back again for another year. Came a little bit later, but you're back on the team. And last year, how you feel?
Honestly, it doesn't even feel real yet. It hasn't sunk in for me that it's truly all over yet.
For sure. Sean, how you feel?
Same with me. It really hasn't hit me yet, but as soon as I get home, it definitely will. Actually start life. This game's taught me so much about life in general, and I'm just gonna take everything I've learned from there.
What do you guys want to say to the fans that were out here always cheering for you guys?
Thank you.
Thank you for everything. Thank you for the support. Love you guys. Hope you guys come out.
Next year, see you next year.
Yeah.
We might not all be able
May
to
not all
play,
be
but
here, but I hope you guys.
we'll be around.
Any words of encouragement for the guys coming in next year?
Make the most of it.
Set the tone. Set the tone. Keep winning ball games.
Is there any last words you guys want to say before I let you go so you can settle?
Thank you.
Spuds.
Yeah,
Thanks,
go
Spuds.
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 Thanks, Spuds.
Awesome.
Until
Thank
next
you.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for an amazing season. Sad to see you guys go. You guys were good. For some of the returners, good to see you back. You guys that are coming new this year, it's good to see you guys. But sad to see you guys go. But go have fun with the rest of the team. Don't go too hard. But have some fun.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.